Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the NGN Review channel. My name is Nick, and this is what to expect from Daniel LaRusso in Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2. And before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below any reviews, recommendations, or reactions that you want to see me do, or anything other than Cobra Kai. I'm willing to do it if you just let me know down below in the comments, and I'll do it for you, alright? Now let's get into the video. Now, a brief review of what happened to Daniel in Part 1 before we go into Part 2. So here we go. Part 1 starts off with Daniel eating breakfast and messing around with his family and Chosen. We see Daniel happy that Cobra Kai is finally closed for good, and he promises that this tournament will be his last karate anything, his karate swan song as he puts it. Daniel's pissed off about Hawk and Dimitri's new logo and tries to prevent Chosen and Jenny from having a fight. Daniel finds out that Chosen called Kumiko drunk and she never got back, and in the end they decide to fight just for fun with Daniel as the ref. Daniel then gets Johnny a job at LaRusso Auto and hosts Johnny and Karma's gender reveal at his house when he gets a parcel and it's a gender reveal bomb. And Daniel cops most of the pink powder in the box and he says he's too old for this shit. It's very, it's a good scene. Daniel, Chosen, and Amanda then find a mystery box full of Mr. Miyagi's hidden items. One of them is a partnership or ownership in a boxing gym, to which Daniel investigates with Chosen and Amanda. He chases down a man who knew Miyagi, and this guy tells Daniel stuff about his former sensei that Daniel didn't even know, and Daniel's taken back a bit by it, and he's not sure what to think of it, not sure how to feel about it. I mean, fair. I'm not sure how you would feel about that. And obviously, now that he had no idea about this makes him unbalanced and very upset that he found that Mr. Miyagi, who he thought to be this great man, ended up keeping secrets from him, and he wasn't happy about that at all. We found out the Sake Taco is being held in Spain. Daniel and Johnny share the top 6 who they think should make it. Daniel's top 6 is very biased, having Anthony there and having Dimitri and Notori there. Like, that's very, very biased. Daniel then decides to bring in Mike Barnes as a fair judge to decide who makes it into the Sake Taco. Daniel's obviously upset when Anthony gets punched in the face by Kenny, when Mike says good job to Kenny, and Anthony obviously loses his patience with Daniel and yells at him very angrily. Daniel finds out Johnny and Mike fought, and Daniel yells at Johnny saying it should be Hawk going and not Devon. We see Daniel train Miguel and Sam on his own. Johnny's pissed by this. Daniel and Johnny slowly start to drift apart until Daniel says, let's just do this for the kids. So Daniel suggests he refs the boys' fight and Johnny refs the girls' fight to make it even because they've got kids on both fights. Daniel stops. Everything goes well until Daniel stops the girls' fight halfway through when Amanda gets a call about Tori's mother's death. Tori yells this. Daniel punches Johnny when he says he's sick of Mr. Miyagi and his legacy, and they have another falling out and potentially the final one. Daniel realizes that the Mr. Miyagi fought in the Sake Taco when putting on Sam's captain's headband. And when the time comes around for the Sake Taco, Daniel is visibly upset by Tori joining Kreese and Cobra Kai and looks angrily at Kreese. Alright, now what to expect from Daniel LaRusso in Cobra Kai Part 2. Here we go. I think that we need to see Daniel is really ready to take accountability. You know, that he is I want to see him take accountability that he is one of the reasons why Tori ended up leaving. He's one of the reasons he pushed her out in the first place. And he's ready to forgive and forget and apologize to Johnny for what he did. And now that they have a common enemy, they have to put all their focus into winning the Sake Taiko. And I think that in the Sensei's division, Daniel will most likely fight Kreese or even Kim. But I think no matter what, him and Johnny will make the final. And I think for it to come full circle, Daniel will end up losing the fight. And then the character's full circle moment will finally be here and it will finally be complete. Building their rivalry up since season 1, since the Karate Kid. This repetitive circle just keeps getting bigger and bigger until it will end now. I believe that Daniel finally let his stubbornness aside and, like the leaked line says, he will tell Miguel or Robbie to show Quan no mercy in the final. To give everything he's got to win. And this way, eventually, Daniel will now have learned his own lesson and his own way of teaching, giving his students the best advice before the end of the fight. But I genuinely believe Daniel will actually have a good character arc in part 2 and 3. And I believe that if Sam gets injured or she starts panicking or loses confidence or becomes unbalanced, this is where Daniel will step in and help his daughter out when she needs it the most. And this will lead her to victory, and LaRusso Miyagi name will live on through her coming full circle, and from him coming through full circle at last. You know? That's what I genuinely believe. And that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Any recommendations, reviews, or reactions that you guys want to see me do, just let me know down below. Any new movies, any new TV shows, just let me know. I'm down to do whatever.